One last thing before I do this. Where is Berserk? Oh, we already have Berserk. Okay, cool. Simplifies things. Alrighty. Hopefully the princess will be amazing. Alright, of the things that I remember about this game, there is one thing in this... Well, there's a couple things in this dungeon that I remember, but there's one thing that's more prominent. I guess I'll speak to that when we get there. What was that thing? A contraption you'd find in all but the most rudimentary ancient ruin. One touch and off you're whisked to you know not where. The finer points of their operation elude me, but they're handy and they're handy all the same. What more need a sky pirate know? Speaking all kinds of language that I can't read. Read the inscription. These words have been left by the tomb watchers. With God's craft armed, guard we his tomb. Dyad stirred, come they, one unto the other. Weapons must be a corresponding switch somewhere.
Fight or run? We better decide fast.
Okay, so this is what I remember. I didn't think it would be at the very beginning. But let's cast Berserk on Bosch. I'm slow. No, nobody else attacking? No? Hello? Ash? Ash has no gambits. There we go. Oh, you're casting Doom as well? Fuck a foo. Yeah, I don't think we're doing very much damage right now. Did you cast Berserk on him? Doesn't look like I have that much room left. Oh, you're just dead. X zone. Alright, unfortunate. Wasn't able to kill it. Maybe next time. I also wasn't prepared. I didn't think it was gonna be that one.
The wall comes. We must be quick. Together we can bring it down.
Here's the problem. I'm doomed. Alright, now that I know what I'm dealing with, maybe I can prepare ahead of time. Okay. I should have cast Protect and all the other stuff. Actually, I am gonna do that. Alright, we're gonna do that. Not sure whether it's quite good out of context, but I'm gonna add it anyway. Yeah, if it works, it works. Alrighty. You cast Protect. You cast L. You cast Protect. You cast Shell. Oh, Bosh, you're not whatchamacallit anymore. Perfect timing. Oh, you already cast that. Alrighty. Maybe it'll like respawn. I'm hoping that it does. Yes. Excellent. Oh yeah, look at that damage. I think we might be able to do this. think Vossler is not whatchamacallit right now. Chick Slice was cast into the void. Alright, I was kinda close. I was kinda close. Do I try again? Look, it is DPS check the boss. Well, to be fair, this one is optional. Well, the one in this room is not optional, I'm pretty sure. But the one I'm trying to kill is optional. I think I have an idea on how to make this better. Just jump the railing and go around? I don't know why game characters just don't do the simplest things, you know? They always gotta make things so complicated. Okay, so let's mess with some gambits here. So Bosch. Oh, see, but we cannot target the guest. That's unfortunate. Fine, I guess. Right, Berserk. Your number one priority. Checked. Shell. I guess he's not going to be casting any protects or shells. Probably should have thought about that sooner. Well, oh, they're also turned off. It's possible that I just need to berserk everybody. We're gonna try 3 people. I can do this. I was on pace. Ron has no MP. Oh, used a null. Oh, very nice. Are you gonna cast Berserk or what? Monster's gonna. What do you mean miss? Oh, now he's sleep. Sucker food. Sucker food. We're gonna be here all sucker food day up until Taco Tuesday, if it has to be that way. Oh no, Mr. JRPG's adding points to Ys 9. Oof. Lunar Dragon Song. I did some research on Lunar Dragon Song, and I didn't want to like spoil myself, but I ended up learning that there's a mechanic in that game that's super obnoxious. You know what? Reflectka, sucker. Now what? Alright. Apparently you just don't care. See, she's not casting right there. It's very suspicious to me. I guess you can't cast. Well, alright, maybe I can do this. Can I control Vaughn? Looks like I can. This is very disappointing. I feel like I'm so close, but I'm so far away. Can't always give you something nice. Fair, it's fair. Alright, you're just gonna cast your own spells. Oh, dark. Look back on Bosch. It missed. Still missing. Alright. This isn't working. There's just too much bullcrap. I tried. I don't remember what you get for killing this thing, but I'm sure it's something worth getting. These words have been left by the Tomb Watchers. Wakes it with the flames, follow it, their shadow ne'er straying. That was a mistake. Alright, the easy part is done. What am I gonna do about the other guy? You know, I'm just not doing enough damage. Do need to go back and get some HP or heal up though. We're silenced and all kinds of crazy stuff. Need to turn off these whatchamacallits too. these gambits. I guess it doesn't help that she's level 13. Do I try it with Fran? Well, she's mostly just being the spellcaster. I don't think Fran is gonna make that much of a difference. The problem is he keeps whisking away somebody. And the other problem is Berserk, when it runs out, the recast keeps missing. But I gave it a good shot. I was on pace. Until I started getting bodied. Hey, Liberated Toaster.
Incredible. It wounds me to look on as they pillage so solemn a place.
Yet without help, you and I are as nothing. Is this not so? He thinks ever and always on his own profit. Assure him of it and he shall remain true to our cause.
I do not share your majesty's trust.
We will continue this later. Now we should concern ourselves with finding the Dawn Shard. It sleeps in waiting, somewhere deep within.
How can you be certain?
I can hear its call.
Which months are viewer request months? Those are determined upon, those just happen. That's a good way to say it. Like for this year, January was a viewer request month. I played all viewer requested games in all of January. It was a lot. Does that mean there will be no more viewer request months? No. That just means that, like, so I mostly base like, if I'm gonna dedicate an entire month to playing viewer requested games, gotta make sure that there's no other games that, you know, I want to play in between. Is most of the thing, and there's quite a few games that are coming out in this year, or that have already come out this year, that I'm already interested in. So that certainly puts a snag in like another viewer requested month, but I maybe I should just get rid of viewer requested month, because it really doesn't really matter. Who would trigger that? Vossler. You suckafoo. Your request period, special event. I don't know. I think it's just better to say that, you know, I will continue to be playing viewer requested games, you know, on a whim. You know, like right now. Sure, there's games out there that have come out that I could play, but, you know, why not play a viewer requested game right now? This is a 60+ hour game, so you need to get through it someday. I'll also, so I was thinking about re-recording my intro for this, but I'll just say it now. This is actually not a viewer requested game by Mana Dryad. It's actually a viewer requested game by Holy Man Bob. But Mana Dryad sunk like 101,000 points to bring it to the top of the list. So not like Mana Dryad is not involved in this being a viewer requested game. Oh, sorry, Holy Man Bob, for not giving you the shout out. Oh, petrify. Aye. Somebody's got Dona. Oh. Presumably you... Nope, you don't have it. You got no credit last time? So, you're glad you did this time? Well, I don't necessarily keep track of the people who put points into the game. Because let's be honest, if somebody's going to, like, one, that's just a lot of things to keep track of. And two, what if there was a scenario, let's just say 30 years from now, okay, 100 people put points towards the game. I am not going to read 100 people's names and all the points that they had attributed towards the game. That's a lot. So right now, I think it's best for me to just say the name of the actual person who requested the game. And, you know, you can work forward or backwards from there. A luminous crimson jewel is set in the pedestal. Let's touch it. Quite the scenario? No. I mean, that's how things are going. After the altar stone has sunk into the floor. Where is this taking me? Okay. I'd anticipated this. You should do that though. I know, or you know, you would watch me making a fool of myself by reading a mega list of names from start to finish. That would make my beginning. What the heck is that? That would make my beginning info videos like 5 to 10 minutes long sometimes, you know, in 30 years. Landale is a streamer who he has, we're gonna say it's a viewer requested thing every 5 games. His is a little different because it's based off of his collection of the games, and they are randomly chosen. So a list of 5 games are randomly chosen that are games that he hasn't played yet, that are sometime in the future, because he's playing all RPGs. And what he does is, once those 5 games are chosen, people can put channel points, or votes rather, to play that game. And he has a bot that like collects all the information and does all that. And that's what I want to do. Problem is, I'm not 100% sure how I would track all that. And I don't know anything about creating chatbots, so I'd have to learn how to do that. But I would love to be able to, oh my gosh. I would love to be able to do something like what Landale does. He's got a good system going. And it's cool because, you know, like, people can look up what games he's played and what he rated them and stuff like that. I'm certainly interested in what he does. But again, it's a lot of work. Not necessarily work that I don't want to put into it, but you know, it's, where does somebody find the time? I need to make a change. Where is all of your... Oh, that's... That's probably where it's all going. party leader. I was wondering, it was like Ash is out of NP for some reason. I have no idea why. She's just spending her entire time healing. Oh, I was supposed to change to Bosch. Bosch is supposed to be the tank. Vaughn is demoted. Poison? Ah. You feel like so far you've been the only person boosting someone else's requested games. Quite the generous soul. That's probably true on like a macro sense. You know, you've probably done it more than anyone else. But Mr. JRPG just boosted Lunar Dragon Soul or Song. And that one was requested by Nakuri. I believe Brispit had put points towards, I want to say Dark Cloud. Might be wrong on that. In an ideal world, okay, I would have a chatbot that kept track of all the games that points were put towards, and you could put in a command, you know, like points, my points, Final Fantasy 12, and it would say these are these are the points that you put towards Final Fantasy 12. And you could be like, oh, look how many points I did. But, you know, again, chatbot. I've already fallen grievously behind on YouTube videos. I have no idea how I'm going to find the time to learn how to create a chatbot. The starting soon screen for me, that was a giga ordeal. Like an unbelievably giga ordeal of learning how to code, learning how to work with the Twitch API, and trying to figure out how this code works. Keep in mind that I did not learn how to code. I was just taking... Here's how I typically approach things like coding. I see what other people do. I make it work on my end, and then I start changing things to figure out how they work. And once I figure out how they work, I start changing things to do what I want to accomplish. And when it doesn't work, I look up what I need to do that, to make it work, and then there's another step in that plan. It's not coming to mind for some reason. But regardless, like, very little of my learning process in this whole coding thing has not been, oh, I know how to do this. Let me just, type up some stuff. Which I've been reassured by a great many people that is in fact how you code. nobody just remembers, all that stuff. They're always looking things up, and sure, that's reassuring to know, but just would be nice if it'd be like, oh, I know the formula for this. Let me just put that in there. But anyways, that's basically how it goes. So I wouldn't even necessarily say that I'm learning. I mean, I guess I am learning, because if I were to go back and code something, I would code it based off of the stuff that I've already done. But I've actually already tried. This is a super secret information here, but I already actually tried working on a chatbot. For Crayson, he has a channel point reward where people redeem like 5 minutes of wearing a hat, or like a plushie go on screen or something like that. And I was like, I think it would be really, really simple to create a chatbot that just, counted the time and let him know. Like, hey, time is up. But actually, that's not so simple. At least not for me. So I abandoned that project. Then I started looking into how I could do something similar to what Landale does for the viewer requested stuff. And I ran into a problem with that too. I wanted to have it integrate with Google Sheets, but I'm not 100% sure if I can get it to integrate with Google Sheets. So I just kind of... What are you doing? I just kind of... I don't want to say abandon that project, but... I'm gonna have to go do other things. Not let this sucker self-destruct. Excuse me, where are you going? We have a sucker over here we need to kill. Yeah, we're oiled. You have a handkerchief. Just boosted games that you prefer to watch over others? Well, that should be how it works, right? I mean, nobody wants to boost, I don't know, Ephemeral Fantasia. Everybody knows that game's not gonna be good. Why would we want to spend 60 plus hours on that? Ideally, you would choose games that you're super interested in. Whether it's good or not. Kind of mix it up with your setup and not be overly convoluted. Well, I'd like to have. I don't want to say a complicated or convoluted setup, but I'd like to have the option. You know, it would be really nice to have some cool stuff. Come back over here, please. There's a lot of HP. My poisoning. Immune. Bosch is really carrying this right now. That was 1,000 damage. What a jerk. You have raise? Oh. Don't have raise either. Hold on. Move around to get some MP back. Alright. Picked up some handkerchiefs. Oil is not very nice. Oh, I need a mark. Leave the healing to everybody else. Who are our biggest damage dealer? Where am I going? really where they want me to go? Not on the map, so guess so.